Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more World of Warships. Today we're in the Worcester because one of the missions actually needs me to be in the Worcester, so I'm doing that. Actually, I think that might be for the Minotaur. If it is, then shit. Because I'm not running the Minotaur right now. We're not doing the research for the Minotaur. I'm finishing the Kaga first. But even if it isn't, I do personally like playing the Worcester. It's a good city from Massachusetts. And it's got enough guns to make Atlanta blush, along with the rate of fire along with the faster rate of fire than Atlanta, definitely make it blush. Now this one, if you go by the title, is very much what it sounds like. And now you may say, "Oh, you come in to save the day, miracle plays, no, entire job on 34th Street." Yeah, no, it's not me who does it. No, it's one of those ships that I have that I'd love to get working properly, that I just can't and I hate. Now this being a legendary ship means it's either going to be a tier 7 or legendary. Which is it? I'll let you decide that as we get a bit closer. But I can tell you this. You're playing Worcester. You know that we have a Paolo Emiliolo, who apparently doesn't know that he's an Apollo Emiliolo, and is trying to play like a regular destroyer. Yes, I know, poor fool, he doesn't understand yet. But hey, I still say this, you have to at least try playing every destroyer like a destroyer first, and then you go bayonet charge, motherfucker. Because, fair enough. So I start taking pot shots at this months, because he sees me and I see him, and we've got fairly kind of comparable rates of fire. Now, what I did not know at the time is that the enemy destroyer, the Kagero, is with him. All I do know is I got bitch slapped a bit by either a Vladivostok or Kansas. I don't know which one. Per se, I like to close my eyes and imagine that it was the Kansas. Vanguard comes in, but it's a Vanguard. Its guns are, sometimes. And my rates of fire will light them on fire. So that's nice. Now, I'm trying to help our destroyer and anybody else who wants to be bold enough to come into the center ring to, have the center ring. And first blood goes to us. Oh, so the Georgia's only kill was in the beginning of the game. Oh. And then that happened. And I was like, oh. And now I need to really tuck in behind this island. And also change shells. Or did something click over there? Yeah, that didn't help. And just to make sure that he doesn't, since I can't see him through the smoke, and I'm the only one spotting him, just to make sure that he doesn't get away with it. And then, the tragedy of errors. I gave it too much lead. Which, isn't bad. Oh, a little too much lead there. And then it just didn't want to hit. And then as soon as I lose him, just look at this. 2 becomes 8, which means 6 hit there. So now I just need to watch him wait this months. To be fair, I used my radar very effectively this game, because I'm specifically trying to screen for the whatchamacallits, the Kagero, so the fact that I lost him isn't too much of a bad thing. Now I'm expecting this monster to roll around the corner and try to torpedo me.
Teammate, I need your
now I'm asking the Hippo to help me out here. There was a plane, and I shot it down immediately. Why? Because planes around Worcester are not going to last long. It's American. It was designed specifically to be basically an upgraded version of the Atlantas with actual armor, not just, it's a destroyer's thickness. No, this actually has armor. Proper armor. And there was this.
cruiser foundered.
Yeah. See, I'm playing with my throttle because I don't want to peek around this island. Number one, because I don't know where the cargo row is. But number two, there's three battleships actually in front of me. There's a Vladivostok, a Kansas, which I'll still be firing at, switch shells because practical. And then there's the Vanguard, who I'm protecting against mostly. And the Kansas thought about trying to shoot me, and then he thought better of it because my guns won't be reloaded by the time for that. And much more importantly, I'll be behind a mountain. It's not worth it. It's fair enough. Hello, Emiliolo. Playing a destroyer, I see. You're playing as a destroyer, I see. That's unfortunate. Now, this is one of those moments I think I kind of did fuck up a little bit. A little bit. So I think if I dealt with the Kansas, which I do, and then re-crawled forward to get rid of the Vladivostok, or at least to try to start to tell him, fuck off, move anywhere else but here, and then I would have been fine. Now I'm keeping an eye out for if there's anybody on my 9s. Keeping my 9s clear and my 6 very clear, because I know there's a destroyer and I'm seen, but that doesn't mean jack shit. Wow, there's a target I'm shooting. He can see me, he's in direct line of sight, because I can see him too. So, yeah, not exactly what I'd call, you know, stealth ship here, especially when shooting, and there's plenty of people on my now 12, or maybe it's more like 12:30. And my kill got stolen by some son of a bitch. Foreshadowing.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
That's the thing. I actually picked them up on sonar first before I ever picked them up on radar, so I didn't need to use it. And the Emiliolo takes him out. Then Stalin was like, "Fuck you," and I go, "Yeah, I'll take away that game, Stalingrad." Oh dear, we lost a guy. That's not very nice. I mean, we're ahead right now. And if you can see those pretty blue tracers, that tells you a friend of the channel is here. Sick of the English channel, named after a Greek mythological creature. Yes, that's right. You love it and so do I. It's the Minotaur, making his debut appearance. Yep. Fun. The good news is I'm making sure that I'm at least trying to angle against something here. And that something is Minotaur shells. And hopefully to bounce some of the Stalin's shells. Now this is where I actually do need to go forward, but I'm still very wary. Although the fact that I see one of the battleships beach himself right behind the island gives me hope.
We destroyed an enemy
And then that
cruiser.
happens. And then the Vanguard. And who's this gets his scrape. Now I do kind of dumb here, but then again it's like, I mean, I see a fairly full health Vladivostok. It's a good idea to try to shoot it. So it's not too bad. And then now as I swing around my guns, the Minotaur becomes a better target. So
Problem solved, sir.
yeah, it's when you're in the crossfire of a 3 to 4 ships, it's like, no, we're already at a half health engagement, it's not worth it. So now let's watch the man who thinks that this destroyer is still a destroyer and not just a high-speed torpedo delivery device. Yes, really, it is just that. Remember, we call this either the Palo Emiliolo or the Palo Uiolo, or the YOLO Emilio for a reason. Personally, I still prefer the Paulo Emiliolo because you engage your smoke screen generator and you engage your speed boost and you run at a target. You do not walk. You run. Actually, no, you don't even run. You dead on sprint to the target to kill them. Okay? You do not, and I repeat this, you do not act like a bitch in an Emiliolo. Why? Because that hesitation is what gets you killed. Because this ship has a very small margin of error. Because its guns are meh. Its torpedoes are meh. Its speed is pretty good though. And since it's Italian, it gets an exhaust smoke screen, so you can charge a unit. You just need to make sure that someone else is seeing them. And the motto is waking up in this last half of the game. It's nice. Foreshadowing. Yeah, there's not much that happens in this section. You just see an Emilio finally snark his prayer. He might have really woke up this section. See, I'm down to just 2 more ships. One of them is still fairly full of health and is Russian, so in theory, 18.1-inch guns should be able to bitch slap it out of existence, but that's not going to happen because Russian buys. But there is still the Minotaur, and to be honest, Emilio's biggest nightmare is still that Minotaur. Why? Because his blistering rate of fire. Yeah, it only fires armor piercing, but excuse me, 1.5 second reloads. Boy, that's Friesland territory of fast. Torpedoes at the Vladivostok. Doesn't mean why not. It doesn't seem like he's moving very fast, and so far he doesn't know that you're here, so that's good. And then, avast, upon yonder tided banks, doth that be a man closing in to the center bowl? Aye, sir, it is. That's what you got to do about it. Jumps the torpedoes at him. Fair enough. Good idea. Never know. Might hit him. And then anything? Nope. So we go to this Yamato. Because to be honest, I wanted to know kind of where he was. And then I looked at this up, it's like, ooh, George is about to die and then I also questioned, what the hell has this Hippo been doing? It's like, okay, so he's not sure if he knows. Going, okay, yeah, do help the Emiliolo. He's been seen by the Minotaur. And he's trying, but it's a Hippo. Emiliolo gives broadside to not only the Vladivostok, but the Minotaur! At close range, your Minotaur is even more deadly, because torpedoes. Now, I've mentioned this before, and I'll say it again. I think I will definitely be running a radar Minotaur for the memes. Because to be honest, I'm treating it exactly like it is a proper British light cruiser, i.e., motion is how I use motion and distance is what I use to escape damage. And the Hippo's actually doing a pretty good job of angling here. Makes a slight blunder, and Vladivostok is the guy you want to shoot at. I mean, yeah, he could give you a bad dose of raking fire, but raking fire means nothing when you see that. You're going broadside against a man that only fires armor piercing and has a very fast rate of fire. And you know what, he does good on angling both, and then he forgets it's a Minotaur, he can throw enough shit at the wall to make it count. Let me get one hit and I'm just going, what? Where? Everyone clipped him. Now this is less than a minute left. We're in the lead, we just can't blow it. So immediately they try to blow it. Even if they have control of the center bowl. Then I look at them and goes, okay, just hit him once and we'll be fine. Georgia, you're very low health, but if you hit him once, you'll be fine. Motherfucker, you hit him once, but how the fuck did you fuck this up? And then it goes wrong. Oh, mental. Oh, but it's still time. Just out. Oh my god! Yes, that's right. The Yamato saves it at 4 seconds on the clock. We lose to Georgia, and at 1 second, the Yamato saves it. That is victory from the very jaws of defeat. I've said a few times on here that this is the time, these times, so it gets down to the wire. Oh no, it doesn't get more down to the wire than this. Actually, no, I guess it does. Technically, you kill him just as the game ends. So long as it is a split second before the everything comes to a full pause, it does count. So, this is as tight as I think I would want to see it. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, nothing in this world is without sin.